Happy New Year and welcome to the first episode of Season 24 of ECCB Connects, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank where we share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. On this episode, we'll be speaking with Sybil Welsh, Senior Project Specialist at the ECCB, to learn more about the ECCU Creative Disruptors and Innovators Contest, a component of the 8th Annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue for 2024. Stay connected. We'll be right back.
Calling all secondary school and college students in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, ages 13 to 19. Have you submitted your entry for the 2024 ECCB RSSARU Songwriting Competition? You have until 31st of January to do so. Log on to the ECCB website, www.eccb-centralbank.org for the entry form and competition guidelines. You can also access useful tips from the experts who presented at the recent informational session. Thousands of dollars are up for grabs, so let your creative juices flow and compose your song on any one of the 3 topics: food security for the Caribbean, my vision for the Eastern Caribbean dollar, mental health of teens and young adults. So what are you waiting for? Write, perform, and submit your entry for the 2024 Creative Youth Songwriting Competition and become a winner!
Welcome back, and thanks for staying connected. Sybil, welcome to ECCB Connects.
Thank you, Nigel. It's a pleasure to be here, as usual.
The 8th Annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue is scheduled to take place in April 2024. The ECCU Creative Disruptors and Innovators Contest is a component of this Growth Resilience Dialogue for 2024. Sybil, what is the theme of focus for this year's dialogue?
This year, Nigel, we want to highlight the urgent need for us to progress towards transformative disruption and innovation, and in so doing, really transform our production and services sectors into knowledge-intensive areas that really meet the growing demands for high-quality paying jobs, a higher standard of living, progressing in a manner that really orients us to a technology-driven economies. And to do this, we really need to change our thinking, our institutional arrangements. We also need to make new connections to add value, to add innovation. And it's against this backdrop that we have crafted the theme for the 8th Annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue as Creative Disruption and Innovation, Pathways for Transformative Change and Sustainable Growth.
Sybil, I recall the previous Growth and Resilience Dialogue. We had the data challenge. That was very exciting, I remember. And now we are focusing on creativity and innovation. Why this type of contest at this time?
We always want to make sure that our youth are at the center of our transformation. And so we want to stimulate their enthusiasm, to really let them know that we see you, we hear you, we value your thinking, your ideas. And so we're looking for youth, ages 18 to 40, persons who are brimming with ideas, who have probably put those ideas already into fruition. Or they have ideas that they have not yet because they don't have the wherewithal. But with that little push, they can really put those ideas and make them a reality and bring about change in a transformative manner that addresses real problems in their communities, in their economies, in their country, or in their region. And that's why we're really inviting our youth and focusing on them as the change agents.
So tell me, what are the areas that will be covered? For example, what can participants expect?
Well, transformation, innovation, creative disruption, they have no boundaries. It's about breaking away from the status quo and creating value-added changes. And so we're saying this can come from whether you're in community service, whether you're in healthcare, whether you're in technology, whether you're in education, whether you're in religion, whether you're in agriculture, whether you're in the arts, whether it's the performance or the creative arts. It doesn't really matter, because everything that can really be part of this transformation has value. And we want not only to tap into it, we want to embrace it, we want to highlight it, and we want that highlighting it will then create that sort of ricochet effect, that can really vibrate across the region and really carry that message and that value across the region.
This sounds very exciting and very interesting indeed. I understand that there are some terms and conditions that are governing the contest. Could you highlight some of the key terms and conditions that participants must be aware of in order to enter?
The terms and conditions are simple. The first thing is that the person, when they submit the application, it has to be a truthful story. We're asking participants to submit an essay of no more than 650 words, just detailing how their plan, their endeavor, their activity, their idea has really brought about or has the potential to bring about that transformative change, that disruption, that creative disruption, that innovation. So you have to be truthful. You have to submit by a certain time frame. It's the 27th of February. So persons have about 2 months in which to get themselves together. And then there's a short video of no more than 2 minutes that they have to submit. And we're not asking you to get any fancy photographer or videographer, your cell phones.
Okay.
We have put guidelines that persons can follow in order to create the ideal submission. And so it's simple. Be truthful, be creative, just demonstrate your brilliance. And that's all we want.
And Sybil, tell me, where can persons find all of this information if they want to participate?
The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank's website. That's all. Once they get there, they will look for the Growth and Resilience Dialogue, the 8th annual. They'll be able to see all of the information about our contest. And then the application is online, and the area to submit, the portal to submit their submission is online, right in that area. And so it's what I would call easy breezy.
Okay. Finally, why should an individual enter this contest?
Well, there are a lot of attractive prizes. We're giving out 15,000 US in prizes. The grand prize is 8,000, and then there are 2 consolation prizes, one of 4,000 US, the other of 3,000 US. But we haven't stopped there. We are also offering 3 scholarships to an innovation conference in Miami, where they will be able to meet investors, they'll be able to meet other innovators and disruptors. And we say iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
So not only will you have a chance to meet and engage and interface and share ideas with other creative, other disruptors, other innovators, but you will also be possibly winning some attractive financial, monetary prizes that one can use to advance their work in the area of creative disruption and innovation. So when I see it, I'm like, it's a win-win. For 650 words essay and 2-minute video, enter by the 27th of February 2024, and who knows, you may be selected.
Wow. This sounds very exciting, Sybil. And I trust that folks are listening and tuning in. It's the ECCU Creative Disruptors and Innovators Contest. The deadline is the 27th of February 2024 for them to get their video in and their 650-word essay. Sybil, thanks for speaking with us on ECCB Connects. It was a pleasure to have you.
It was a pleasure to be here.
Calling all secondary school and college students in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, ages 13 to 19. Have you submitted your entry for the 2024 ECCB RSSARU Songwriting Competition? You have until 31st of January to do so. Log on to the ECCB website, www.eccb-centralbank.org for the entry form and competition guidelines. You can also access useful tips from the experts who presented at the recent informational session. Thousands of dollars are up for grabs, so let your creative juices flow and compose your song on any one of the 3 topics: food security for the Caribbean, my vision for the Eastern Caribbean dollar, mental health of teens and young adults. So what are you waiting for? Write, perform, and submit your entry for the 2024 Creative Youth Songwriting Competition and become a winner!
We have come to the end of this episode of ECCB Connects. For more information, kindly log on to our website at www.eccb-centralbank.org. Thanks for watching, and see you next week when we bring you another episode of ECCB Connects: who we are, what we do, and how we serve you.